Hello everybody, I'm back. So, I'm sorry if I sound a little bit congested. Also, I haven't been streaming for the past week, but I will tell you a little bit about that kind of as we go here. But I also haven't played Wiki Vaidya because I decided I would only play on stream so that my entire journey of learning this game would be kind of recorded from start to finish. What's up, Pixel Pie? You want to come up? Come on up. Come on up. Ugh. There you go. Pixel loves to sit up high. She's a weirdo. Alright, my webcam is kind of screwed up. Alright, thinking of redoing my overlay again, which I'm a graphic designer, so I just always want to redo things over and over again until they're different. Not really even better, just different. So yeah, this is going to be totally like, I did beat the game on 1 continue once, but that was a while ago, so this is going to be totally like getting back into it and trying to figure out what in the world is going on. I should probably refresh this. Refresh. Alright. Now the dog's like behind me. Come on up. Sometimes she like still like press against my neck. So I have to be like, lay down. Because you can't like sit there because it's uncomfortable. There you go. Good girl. Okay. Finally ready. So I feel like I should probably reset just for kicks. So yeah, the congestion. The reason that I haven't been on for the past week is the fact that I actually had nasal surgery. And I've just kind of had this problem ever since I can remember that I can't usually breathe through my nose. Or really, like, ever. It's always partially, at least, congested, if not totally congested. And so this is just always a problem. And so this year I decided I'm going to figure out I didn't get it. I could figure out, you know, what's causing this or what I can do about it. And yeah, so I went to the allergist and found out I wasn't really allergic to anything. And I went to the doctor, the ear, nose, and throat doctor, and he said I actually had a lot of stuff up in there that was causing obstruction, like a bone spur, I guess. That was fun. So yeah, I went and got surgery to get everything cleaned out, and the surgery was fine, and that all went fine. It was a little weird because I've not gotten that for a long time, that burn. The surgery went fine, but like I was expecting the recovery to be a lot faster than it was. So that was kind of an issue. And hence my nose is still kind of running. So yeah, the recovery was not very fast. And even now I still have splints in my nose, which is why I sound completely congested. It's because those splints are causing all sorts of fun things to happen inside my nose right now, so. Got that one. That one. I think I got hit there. Oh, come back. Come back, bringers of springs and bombs. believe I got that one. That was a long way away. Notice my webcam is looking very purple today. That's the one thing that I was struggling with this webcam, is like the color balance is very odd. So anyway, I hope I'm not making too many weird like snorting noises or anything weird like that. But if I am, it's just due to my nose being dumb. Okay, well I'm not really expecting it to go super smoothly today. This has been over a week since I played this, I think. Oh yeah, I didn't have any life, so I couldn't do that. That's alright. We'll start that level over. It'll be good. I'll see if I walk forward at the very beginning if it's good timing. It is. It doesn't matter if you get hit once, because you could just get this life. See, this level is very important that you don't lose any momentum. Like, you just have to keep on moving forward the whole time, because the timing of the rest of the level kind of depends on you keeping that same timing the whole time. Especially with those swinging ropes, because you don't want to miss any of those. Oh, I totally missed it. That's the first time I've missed it since I practiced. I kind of forgot. It's not like this level's super long, but any time save is good. So yeah, I almost didn't stream again today, even though, oh, that always happens where I like won't let go of the rope. I almost did stream it again today because my nose is being, like, it's now stopped bleeding, which was the big problem. Like, it decided it didn't want to stop bleeding for a long time, and so it's like I wasn't going to stream. Well, I didn't feel very well, and then it's kind of gross. But even now it's still a little bit runny, so I thought, well, maybe I should stream until that's kind of done. But I didn't want to wait any longer. I need to get back into this and practice if I'm ever going to get to the point where I'll be actually being able to time it. That wasn't bad. I can tell that I sound kind of stuffed up. Hi viewers! Feel free to put your 2 cents in chat if you have any questions. Oh, I went too slow with the bat out of the way. I don't want to have a lot of life for this. Hey! It's Kodal, right? I never was 100% sure how to pronounce your name. I have to apologize about the runny nose. I actually was explaining earlier, I had some nasal surgery done, and so it's causing me to be a little bit stuffed up. I wasn't counting. I don't know how many shots I've got left. Oh, that was a bad one. Oh, good. That was not too bad. You don't know how to pronounce your own name, Kodal? We'll go with Kodal. That's kind of how Wilco pronounces it. So yeah, I'm a little bit rusty, so this is much getting back into it as anything else. Like my plan was to try to, oh, I got clipped by that. My plan was to try to get through on one continue and then start timing, but now that I haven't played it a little bit, it's kind of set me back. Oh, I'm not gonna make that. Oh, I did. So there's a thing on these branches where, like, I duck sometimes by accident and the branch doesn't hit me. So at some point I kind of want to test it out and see, like, if you just duck, can you kind of do like a little slide? Oh, now I gotta wait for that. I think I'm almost done. Yep. Add it to the list of things that I want to practice or work on for this game. Eventually, I'm sure if I want to get serious about getting a good time, I'll need to like practice a lot of different parts. But oops, thankfully it has a nice level select feature, so it makes it easy to practice even without an emulator. All right, this level is like messier than it's been in a while, but that's all right. This game was for Genesis and Super Nintendo. I'm playing it on Super Nintendo, which is actually, I think it has less levels than the Genesis version. Like the Genesis has some extra stuff added in and like different songs. So it's really interesting because it's the same game but not exactly. Alright, so this jump's super hard to make. I think I did it. Okay, good. Then there's life in the middle. Makes that first part a lot shorter if you can make that jump. Because the ramp is so slow. So yeah, it's been super nice actually to like have streams that I could watch over the past week because I just been feeling so terrible. It's always nice to have something to watch when you're not feeling good. I probably don't even need to do that there. This ghost is frustrating because I don't know of a way that you could like not have to wait 2 cycles for him. Oh. That's not good though. Get up there. Oh, that was good. Oh, then I got hit with that guy though, so. There's a life right up here I can get. Ah! Come on. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can make these mini jumps. Almost. Oh, that was pretty close. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Oh yeah, made it. That parallax effect. Yeah, Kotal, this is one of my favorite games from childhood. Actually, the first game I ever bought was a Mickey game called, I don't even remember, Mickey and Minnie's Adventure or something for the NES. And I liked it because it was like a 2-player game, but Minnie was like one of those, you know, 2-player co-ops where it's like she couldn't even get hit because she was like kind of a non-character. But that's nice when you're like 5 because you don't want to deal with getting hit anyway. I think I will take 1 intentional damage here, just go a little bit faster. Oh, except you take 2. Forgot about that. hard to get the timing like nice and tight for that part. Ooh, I got the star the first try. I made it over the 3 ghosts. Small victories. Even though you have to wait like so much at this part, and even more if you want to get the life at the end, which I still am, which eventually I will not be, so I want to go faster, but for now I just don't want to have to continue. These ghosts, they are very spooky. You know what's spooky is the hitboxes, which are crazy. Like, as soon as they start rolling up, they have no hitbox. The hitboxes in general in this game are very weird. Like, this is a good example. These are really hard to dodge. But, like, at this part at the end, if you're in just the right spot, like, see, it just goes right through you. And it doesn't hurt you at all. It doesn't make any sense. Alright, I should probably just try, like, going right away. Oh. Come on. This jump is harder than it's supposed to be because I don't make the flower like grow all the way. But really it shouldn't be that hard. I think I went a little late. But if I get hurt once, I won't die. Because there's like, you can't kill these guys with marbles, so there's basically nothing you can do if you go at the wrong time. As long as I don't die to these beetles up ahead. Here, I should be fine. Getting hurt by the beetles is like the most humiliating thing I think for me, because it's like, they really shouldn't ever be in a position to hurt you. It's just bad timing. Oh, I did get hurt there. Like these beetles, they're always in different places. So lots of times I just jump into the head of one of them and I have a stupid death. That's another thing about this game, like, sometimes, like, when you die, it, like, puts you right in the same spot. Oh, there we go, that was a nice beetle. Beetle bounce transition. I don't know what that's called. Sometimes when you die, it, like, just puts you right back where you died at certain points in the game, and sometimes, like, puts you back at the beginning of the level. So it's nice when you don't have to do the level over. Yeah. If it was an actual speedrun, that would have been a reset. Because I mean, eventually it'll be done in one life for sure. I hate this butterfly. Oh, I got by it. Die! Because the butterflies actually have this like subtle up and down thing going on. And so sometimes you can sneak underneath them, but it takes very precise timing. I gotta start throwing those marbles earlier, I think. These ones you could just jump on. Whee! I should just fall down there, instead I jump. Oh, I thought you could bounce on the orange. What's that? That level's pretty short. The rockets are checkpoints. And normally I wouldn't really care so much about getting those. But if I did happen to die, it would take that. Yeah, the ladybug. And it's weird because there's like all this stuff on the ground next to the ladybug, and I think it's just to tempt you because there's like no way you can actually get it and still live because the spider's chasing right behind you. Oh, that was a much of a jump. It ate my jump. That's the worst time to fall too because you gotta do all of this again. And the guy with the arrow shoots you. Yeah, these are really weird because it's like if you don't get the right momentum, then it's all over. So you can get like a really good jump if you get the right. Oh, that's way too much. I don't need that much. There we go. So this part's actually pretty difficult. Especially because of this guy. Like, it's really hard to kill him without seeing him. And I got him that time. So the guys with the daggers, you can get through just by shooting them and walking through. But the bow and arrow guys are actually have too wide of a hitbox, so they like their animation won't end soon enough. The hit animation. So like this part, it's jump on those guys, hit these guys, jump on these guys, hit these guys, jump on these guys, avoid daggers. I don't like this kind of balancing platform. Oh yeah, where like one goes down and the other one goes up. Yeah. Luckily there's only like the one. How did that arrow not hit me? I mean, I'll take it, but... Again, hitboxes. Super weird. You jump right down in the fire, it doesn't hurt you. But these fires are super difficult to avoid. I don't understand it. Oh, those swinging ones. Yeah, those aren't much fun either. So I'm not entirely sure like what's the lowest point you could jump here. Oh, that was too low. That's not good. Not there. That's the answer. A little bit longer than there. So I'd like to do this a little bit faster, but I don't know. At least there's a star up here if I can make it to it. Because I don't want to sit there and kill all of those guys. That's just annoying. See, I should have jumped on him. Could jump on him. There we go. I could probably jump on him. I don't know. So I'm just trying to like map things out in my head. These guys I pretty much just ignore, but I don't really even have a good time frame for. See, I always jump at the wrong time. I don't know when to jump. That wasn't bad. These guys you can kind of just. Oh, he threw his dagger up in the air. They'll probably start me at the same point though. Because it's just weird like that. It's like, sure, no problem. So that's nice. Like, if there's a place to die, here's fine. And the way I skip most everybody, it's not like I need marbles. These guys I could probably just skip too. this is super weird because I've died when the spikes are clearly not even close. I did almost run out of marbles, that would be bad. So you gotta go later than you think. Oh, I messed that up. Back to here. There we go. Yeah, I have to figure out like the pots that you jump on to get across the lava. I have to figure out what a good time is to go. Like I just sat and watched it a little bit last time, but it didn't really help. I need to spend a little more time. I went a little late, so the fire's actually a little bit more caught up to me than it usually is. Also, I hate barrels. I can't believe that one missed me. That was super close. I'm getting a little bit better at the barrels, but sometimes I get too caught up into it, because these platforms will fall if you stand on them too long. So if you spend too much time staring at the barrel trying to figure out when the best time is to jump over it, then you just die. As a kid, I thought this level was the hardest. Like, I don't know what it was, I just couldn't do it. The combination of the barrels and the jumping and the fire. Terrifying. And it doesn't give you much time to look at chat. Yeah, 3D. Kind of. Oh, come on. Oh, I started this one off on a bad cycle. Gotta get on the jumping right away. See, right there I was like touching his dagger, and it didn't hurt me at all. It's like if he's not moving it, not a big deal. Okay, I gotta get up here, and I'm gonna get hit once, but hopefully I'll get the level warp. Yep. Yay! That skips like 15 seconds at least. I haven't timed it, but it seems it's a decent part of the level that's left. So the first part of the fight is not hard at all. The second half is hard only because I haven't learned how to like dodge these stars yet, which come down in ever increasing difficulty. First cycle you hit him 5 times, the second cycle you hit him 6 times. So this is the last one, so then I'll need to jump over here. Oh, yeah, that's bad. I'm also not good at, like, the sword part. Because I don't have the timing of it down, because I haven't done it enough times. Oh. You don't want to miss a switch. The worst thing that you can do is miss a switch, because then you have to wait an extra, like, 2 to 3 cycles. And the switch can be picky with its hitbox too. Like sometimes you are sure that you hit it and you didn't. You just missed it. But there's not a whole lot of time to look at chat either, sorry. Just because I gotta watch. Ah, see, I tried to look at chat. Now I don't. I have one hit left. No! Yes, this is the final boss, Kodal. So that now that I have full life, it shouldn't be no problem. I need more practice at dodging the stars anyway, apparently. Yeah, this is Pete. He's the final boss. Yeah, Vicky's marbles apparently do nothing here. He doesn't even have a marble counter. So yeah, there's kind of a lot of sitting around in the first part of it. Although I should be like at least counting and figuring out how many hits he should be taking, because I haven't been paying attention. Is this 5? Yes, thank goodness. Okay. I really didn't want to get all that life, but I still have this one little one left. I'm getting a lot better at those sword jumps. Or, yeah, the sword jumps. I'm not good at dodging the stars yet. The bug heard something. I don't know what it was. It's almost easier when they're super close together like that, because then you don't have to think about dodging 2 lines of them. It really should be that hard. I mean, there's only a few patterns, but still get me. Ah, that time I just wasn't paying attention. That's it! Aw, your Oki sub ran out. That's too bad. I like Oki. I like streamers that are in Europe or Australia because they sub during, or they stream during the day. So, alright, so that was like my second time or third time beating it on only one continue. So, woohoo! Can maybe start doing splits soon. I actually have my splits all set up already and ready to start speedrunning. And but unfortunately I am on my lunch break, and so I only have time for one run through. But thanks for watching, Kodal and anybody else who watches. And yeah, hopefully I'll be back on schedule now that I'm kind of on the mend. And streaming Monday through Thursday again. And maybe after another consistent run, I'll start doing getting my timer set up. I haven't used it at all, so that'll be really interesting. I like forget to press start in between the levels, so how I'm gonna remember to like hit a timer button is kind of a mystery, but I'm sure I'll get used to it. So yeah, thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next time.